So sick. Can hardly.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
Yes.
Oh.
Here you
Despite the foul beings that infest this place, I'm certain we'll find plenty of wealth to make it worth our time.
Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary? I have truly
Amazing. You are in Eldergleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Kinneret has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it? Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember. As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, there are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself would lift her roots for, more out of fear than respect. The rumors were true. I beg of you, don't harm the tree. Nothing good can come of it.
We Greymanes have been feuding with the Battleborns for years. Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Are you married? You look the
My
type.
favorite
Make sure you
drinking
treat
buddy.
your wife
Let's
with
get
the
some
respect
tea.
she deserves.
You've been a
Divine
good friend
smile
to
on
me.
you, friend.
That means something.
Do you have the elder... Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help. Grace of Kinnereth be with you. A fine day to you, friend. May you... Hello, child of Kinnereth. Lately, it seems I am more nurse than priestess.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. Until next time.
Chanting services.
Good to see Skyrim still. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the marks. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Alien, tremor, date,
Be
even
careful.
Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
I'm assuming you're here for more than a social call. Pleasure doing business with you. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
College is... I didn't think you'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you. All right, then.
Be careful!
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please,
what you learn here will last you a lifetime.
It is good to meet you in person.
Several, if you're talented.
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
were you about to
what
say
is the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this?
You're
not going
I'm not
anywhere
sure what
until I
happened.
find out what you're up to.
Monk from the Sijic Order.
I am not
here after all these years, and then
I apologize
just
if I have
leaves.
offended you in any way.
I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
We will see about this.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here. You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here. You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
It's no secret that the college... Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now, if you'll excuse me. Please. It is not the...
I can't... The Augur? Really? Well, it's certainly not my place to say anything about it. I think you'd better go see Mirabelle Irvine. It's been a pleasure. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot, and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. Why specifically stars? Wait, you aren't referring to... No. There's no way you would know about that. Well, I've certainly heard worse things. I think the man you want to talk to is Nellikar. He was exiled a few years ago, bad research. Still hangs around the Frozen Hearth. It's been a pleasure.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits alone.
Mirabelle Ivor now. So who be that now? If I could find her, that would be really good.
college will be here for you. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the mitten, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
I mean, okay. The Ark of Dunlane should be down there. Okay then. Can't wait to die, because that's what's gonna happen. So full send. Mirror.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, that depends on what... Beralda can teach distraction spells and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim and can help with spells from that school. Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration, one of the best in Tamriel and always willing to pass on his knowledge. If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with. She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Alright. Good day. Good day.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
And you do a good job. Got what you want to hear from me. Oh my, I could jump right out. Yeah, nope. This is the Hall of Countenance. So I have to go here and go to the midden. Sounds death. Sounds like death. Let's go. I am ready to freaking die. Okay, thank God you're still here. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Okay, Augur of Dunlin. I'm scared, dude. Bro, you're gonna die. Yeah, it's definitely not the nicest place. I'll say that. That's a wisp. Okay. Okay, doesn't look good, but, you know, I'm gonna... Okay, so it's conjuration magic. I see, I see. There, friend. What are you doing up there, stinker? What are you doing up there, little shit? Man, I don't want to go down here. Like, it's generally spooky. Well, that's very comforting. Thank you. Ah. Ah, a death trap. I see. I'm not gonna go down there just yet. Okay.
Perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Ah, thank you.
I am that which you have been seeking.
Oh, hello.
Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge.
Yeah.
You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume.
Consume.
You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ankana. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Madness. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware.
Yeah.
To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff.
And how do I get this?
Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Yes, sir. That looks sick. Excuse me. What's your vibrant now?
So this is the fading college of winter. Amazing.
How the hell are you supposed to get up here? Alrighty, boys. Shizer. I have to go to bed soon. Hey, I mean, iron boots, they are pretty lit. Suffer siren! Suffer siren! No!
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
No, I hate you.
Until next time. It's no secret. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. I hope Mirabelle has helped in locating the staff.
Revealing the unseen is kind of cancer. I don't know if I like it. I like it, but I don't. Okay? It's good, but it's bad. I'll probably just kind of, you know, put it in unique items.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Alright, guys. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to end it soon. Well, you know, I don't have any viewers, but that's okay. We did this for fun. I've been over that. I'm just gonna talk to this Mirabelle Ivern, whatever her name is.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel alright? You look very, green.
Always encouraging.
I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong. I still need some help, if you can spare the time. I'd better get going. Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time. This will be worth it. Okay, no, don't move at all.
To see the younger generations embracing education.
Huh? Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. Just... I can fix this.
Always look after our own.
Oh no, that's not easy. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear. There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent.
Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
No problem.
I'd better get going.
Let's go speak to this lady, and then I will be on my way.
Get away from me.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely... Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember.
Great.
It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, I've done these quests so many times. I've been in the Archmage on so many times. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fantastic day.